It's no secret that I'm a huge fan of the Darkstalkers series and that I would really like to see a new modern sequel, given that Street Fighter 6 has been out for a while and that characters from the original like Morrigan and Felicia are still popular. It might just be another success for Capcom. That said, they can't just release the same game again with just updated graphics, although I would probably still buy that too. Fans would love to see some new characters in addition to the old favorites. Well, I did some thinking, and here are some ideas for new Darkstalkers characters. Number 1. While it's true that Morrigan was originally conceived as a female vampire and later changed to a succubus due to Dimitri already being present, I still like the idea of a female vampire in the game. A Carmilla-like female vampire would fit right in. She needs to be her own thing though in order to differentiate her from Dimitri. When it comes to character design, I'm thinking a pale-looking character in a red dress, reminiscent of Carmilla from the Netflix Castlevania series. She might be to Dimitri like Sakura is to Ryu in Street Fighter, in that they can share some moves, but ultimately be a different character. That will make her easy to pick up as well. Number 2. A fun urban legend that could be interesting is Moth Man. He is a creature that some people have claimed to have seen around West Virginia in the 60s that has grown into an urban legend. I didn't really think of him as anything other than that until I saw him as a monster in the Persona series. Seeing how they made him a fun and wacky creature, I'm sure the Darkstalkers team could make him work, especially after seeing QB in Vampire Savior. Number 3. Another wacky conspiracy theory revolves around lizard people, so it would be fun to have a character like that in the game. That would undoubtedly raise some eyebrows in certain circles. I quite like the lizard man in the Warhammer or Chronopia universes, but a Godzilla type character on a human scale could also work well. This might even get some Primal Rage fans on board again. Number 4. Even though Darkstalkers have had a lot of horror themes, they haven't explored a spider type character yet. It would be really funny if they based it off Robert Smith from The Cure, from his music video for Lullaby. Or they could go with a Jorogumo, a spider yokai from Japanese folklore that can shapeshift into a beautiful woman. Number 5. Franchises like Devil May Cry and Bayonetta have borrowed a lot of biblical themes, and I'm thinking that an angel or devil type character could fit into the world of Darkstalkers as well. They could even be a pair that share some similarities like Ryu and Goku or Akuma from the Street Fighter series. You of course already have Devil and Angel from the Tekken series, but those are really just reskins of the same character. Some differences could make the pair more interesting. Number 6. When it comes to character design, I always tend to like characters with big hats, and the witch type character would fit the bill nicely. It could even be a cameo of Tessa from Red Earth, or even the sorceress from Dragon's Crown, if they could get permission from Vanillaware. This character could have more ranged attacks, similar to BB Hood from Vampire Savior. Number 7. Another character that would fit could be a Black Knight type character. While it's true that Bishamon is already a sword-wielding warrior in armor, a European-style knight would fit the horror theme nicely. It could even be a huge empty suit of armor, similar to the enemy character from Vagrant Story. Number 8. Few things creep out people more than dolls, especially one that moves and speaks. This makes for a perfect Darkstalkers character. They could draw inspiration from a lot of different TV shows and movies here, from the talking doll from Twin Peaks to Chucky or Annabelle, or even Angie from Resident Evil Village. Number 9. One of the most popular Japanese horror characters ever was released after the last game in the Darkstalkers franchise, and that is of course Sadako from The Ring. You could do a lot with a character like this, including having a teleport option. Her entrance could of course be her crawling out of a TV. That would certainly make people notice. Number 10. Another horror trope that people love to fear is Kramer from Seinfeld's biggest fear, a creepy clown. You could go all sorts of ways here, from being a supernatural being to just being a deranged normal individual, much like BB Hood is. Capcom does of course have an ace up their sleeve, as they have many great characters already from other series. There are especially 2 that come to mind that could be fun additions to the Darkstalkers roster. One is Dante from Devil May Cry, a devil hunter, and the other is Lady Dimitrescu, a 9 feet tall vampire from Resident Evil Village. Those are just some ideas that came to mind, but Capcom really has a lot of directions they could go in given the setting of the Darkstalkers franchise. If you have any ideas for a fun new character or cameo you would like to see in a new Darkstalkers game, please let me know in the comments below. If you liked the video, give it a like, and to see more videos related to Darkstalkers, check out this playlist. If you'd like to support the channel, you can also buy me a coffee by clicking the link below.